Welcome back to the channel. You might be wondering why I'm wearing the wife beater. That's because today we're talking about cigarettes. The last video I made was kind of a serious video talking about the content cop, so today we're talking about something more lighthearted. We are talking about hundreds versus 50s, longs versus shorts. Which ones do you prefer? Which ones do I prefer? Which do I think are better? And why you should just buy longs. For those that don't know, you can buy cigarettes in varying sizes. There's not just one size of cigarettes. There are 50s, there are these, which are, can you see them? Those are hundreds. I just found out you can also buy some that are bigger than this called king size. And depending on where you go, they have different names for them. There's hundreds, there's longs, there's shorts. It just depends on where you are and who you talk to on what they call them. Now, my question would be, why would you buy shorts instead of longs? As far as I know, they're the same price. They might be priced differently at certain places. I only buy longs because when I first started buying cigarettes, they were the same price for longs versus shorts. So in my head, I am a cheap ass bastard. So I thought if I'm going to pay 10, 11, whatever dollars for a pack of cigarettes, give me more cigarettes. If the difference was small, then it wouldn't really matter too much. But I think it's literally like this is a pack of hundreds and 50s are like that big maybe. So it is a noticeable difference in size. Now, the main reason why I buy longs is because there's more, and if they are the same price, I'm going to pay the same price for more cigarettes. It's like if I ask, do you want a 6 pack of soda or a 12 pack of soda, and they're both $4, you're going to take the 12 pack. Like maybe you don't even want that much soda, but it's still the same price, so you might as well buy the one with more. An argument could be made for if someone wants to quit smoking, maybe they switch to shorts so there's less cigarette, or maybe they just have tiny little baby bitch lungs, so they don't smoke a full 100 cigarette, they don't smoke a full long cigarette, so they only smoke shorts because, their weak little tiny small ass lungs can't take the full long. I realize now that I'm recording this, I have two options when I make videos, when I talk about a video. I either rant for 30 minutes and I don't get to the point and I have so much to talk about, or I get finished in 3 minutes and I don't know what else to talk about. It really is kind of just an obvious thing for me. If longs and shorts are the same price, you buy the longs because you get more. If they are differently priced, then it depends on which one costs more. If a box this big costs $5, and then a box this big, half this size, costs $3, then you should be buying this one because you get more cigarette per dollar. But if a box is this big and costs $5, and a box is half this size and costs $2, then you should be buying the shorts because you get more cigarette per dollar because you can buy 2 of the short packs for $4 and essentially get 2 of these. But again, that doesn't matter if they cost the same price. And I do believe if there is a difference between like the longs versus shorts packs, I think the difference is only maybe like $1 or two. Now, with that said, I have been in the position where I am digging through my car, looking under the seats for coins, and looking in between the seats, digging in the couch for coins, like scraping for cash, just so I can buy a pack of cigarettes. If you are in that position, then I can also see buying the shorts because they are cheaper. While I'm on the topic of scraping for change, looking for money to buy a pack of cigarettes, the time that I remember when I was scraping for change, looking for money to buy cigarettes, I went and bought the cheapest cigarettes that I thought of, and that was Pall Malls. And dear God, I will never buy a pack of Pall Malls again because holy shit, cigarettes already don't taste great. They're cigarettes, but there are worse cigarettes. Like Marlboro are already, they're not great cigarettes, but my grandpa smokes Marlboro. So when I started smoking, I was like, well, grandpa smokes these cigarettes, so I'll go and buy these. Grandpa smoked lights. I don't like lights. I like menthol. So I switched from that. The other kind of cigarettes I smoke are Newports. I know. I like Newports. Every now and then, a Newport, it just hits nice. But my grandpa smokes Marlboros, so that's what I got started on. That's what I have just continued to smoke. I've also been thinking about trying American Spirits. I've had them before, but I never bought like a full pack myself just because I go into the gas station and I'm like, I want a pack of cigarettes. Let's just go with what I always get because why change it up? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But the one time I did change it up, other than going from Marlboros to Newports, the one time I changed it up was because I was really low. I did not have any money. I didn't have enough money to buy a pack of Marlboros. I was scraping for change, as I said. So I was like, okay, I want cigarettes, but I got to get something cheap. And boy, I got something cheap. Pall Malls were very cheap. You know what I could do? I could do a cigarette tier list. That'd be funny. I might think about that. Granted, that'll be a lot of packs of cigarettes that I have to buy. And I mean, I can probably find people that'll smoke all those cigarettes with. Yeah, that could be a good idea. I might do that actually. I'll have to find people to smoke with me because that'll be a lot of cigarettes. And listen, I'll go through a pack fairly quickly. I'll go through a pack, maybe a pack a week, maybe a little bit more depending. But if let's just say I have 5 different packs of cigarettes, I'll be going through those for a while. And especially if I end up buying a dookie pack like Pall Malls, which if I do a cigarette tier list, I will have to buy Pall Malls to rank them. Another thing I'll have to do, I think it should just be a set standard flavor, like just menthols or just lights or reds or whatever. I should try it. I'm not doing reds. Oh, I hate reds. I had a friend who smoked reds, and I was hanging out with her one time, and this was in the matter of like a good couple hours. But I had 3 cigarettes in the span of a good couple hours, not like 3 hours, maybe 5, 6 hours. And dear God, after that third red started hitting, oh, that made me sick. I was about to throw up. They call those cowboy killers for a reason. Jesus, man. But yeah, cigarette tier list probably coming soon. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Like, subscribe, do all of that stuff. Thank you.